All right guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are just following me, I did a review on the 303 spray and rinse and the DIYDetail quick beads. Lasted about a month and a half on my wife's car. I did clean the wheels with Adam's Wheel and Tire Cleaner as well as Shine Supply Wise Guys, and so some have commented that those absolutely killed the sealants. I think there's some truth to that, but I also think some of these products are also able to withstand some of that. Now, I do know those wheel cleaners and tire cleaners are much more high alkaline. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna do this all over again. I'm gonna spray the wheel down with some water, spray the product on, and rinse it off, and then we are not going to touch these wheels. The only thing that we're gonna do is not clean them. We will wait to see how long they can last. I'll probably let this go for maybe a couple months and just do waterless wash, because I am curious as well, hey, did those kill these sealants? So let's go ahead and start this test over again and see if there's any difference in terms of longevity. You can see, I mean, the quick bead side, it's still did pretty good in my opinion. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it's done pretty well. So we're gonna start this over and let's go ahead and do just the same sides. Let's do quick beads, shake it up. Hopefully the sprayer works. We are applying a lot of product. Definitely want to make sure that this time around there's no reasons, no excuses. And honestly, that side looked better than it did this morning when I did it. So I don't know what's changed, but. How many videos do I have? So honestly, I mean, they look about the same. I mean, it's actually looked better than how it did this morning. So not too bad. Still some flooding, but this looks better than what it did this morning. But let's go ahead. Let's spray the 303 on. Be very generous as well. This product, I think honestly, I was really surprised with the 303 for the price and just a easy spray on, rinse off type sealant. It's done really good. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna come over here to the DIY side and let's just spray it off, check out the hydrophobics, and then we will let some time pass and let this test get going. So you can see it's definitely repels water really good. For those of you curious, smell on the DIY is better. It's kind of more of a grape scent. 303's isn't bad. It just doesn't really have much of a scent to it. But I'm not going to do kind of the wheel wells. These wheels are just clean on the surface. So we are going to get all this rinsed off, come over to the 303 side, do the same thing, and we're just going to see how long these products can hold on without any wheel cleaners of any sort. And this is going to be a long-term comparison. So let's go ahead, go over 303 side, check out the hydrophobics over here. For those of you wondering, the spray nozzle on the 303, in my opinion, is better price-wise. The 303 is about 15 bucks for 16 ounces. And the DIY, if you get it on their site, it's 20 bucks plus shipping. But if you get it on Amazon, and I'll leave a link in the description in this video, it's like 25 bucks on Amazon. So the thing that really gets you with the DIY is they're increasing the price of it to make up for the shipping costs, or maybe it's sold by a third party, I don't know. But on their site, you can get it for $19.99 plus shipping. I think when I got mine, that's looking really good. I like that water behavior. When I got mine, I think I got like 10% off, something like that. But with Black Friday and some other things, other time of the year rolling around, Christmas, other things, there's gonna be some other sales going on. So yeah, guys, we are starting this test over again. Leave a comment below if you guys think who's gonna win, but I am not gonna be using any wheel and tire cleaners. We are just gonna let the automatic car wash. My wife goes through, take care of this, and probably maybe once a month, I might just do a waterless wash, but let's see how much longer these products will last for. So, all right, guys, stay tuned. More updates to come on this. The end of this video will be the conclusion, so make sure to watch the whole thing. And thank you guys for watching. All right, let's do, I think we're at like 2 months, 2.5 months. So let's do the DIYDetail quick bead side. So I've not used any type of wheel cleaner, anything. You can see you got a little bit of flooding. Say it's starting to break down, getting a little bit more sticky. Some areas still doing pretty good. Getting some flooding. I'd say we're probably about 50% there in terms of it dying. Okay, here is the 303 side. I'd say 303 side's doing a little bit better. We have some flooding on some of the spokes. Like over here, not doing that great, but overall, doing really good. So I think what this proves is, I think we're gonna get, a few months out of this. I think we're at the 2-month mark. I wanna say maybe just 2.5-month mark. If you're using like any aggressive, wheel cleaners, like I demonstrated in my previous video, both were doing good till about 1.5 months, 2 months. And then once I used kind of a more somewhat aggressive wheel cleaner, I completely killed these coatings. And so here is what I think, guys, especially as we're have about 50% of the product, still on there, some of it still not, some of it flooding, some of it sticking. I'd say we might get another month out of this. So here is just my opinion, guys. And this is my wife's daily driver. This is her van. If you guys are using some of these rinse-off sealants on wheels get hot. Wheels collect brake dust. They get a lot of iron fallout. They get exposed to all the nasty stuff on the road. Now, my wife's car, no exception. It's driven a lot of miles, especially it's been winter, it's been summer. All of your climates can vary the outcome of a test like this. But if you're using these rinse-off sealants on a daily driver, my opinion, if you're not using aggressive chemicals in order to clean your wheels, if you're just using a car wash soap, if you're just, my wife takes this through an automatic car wash. I've not touched this with any type of wheel cleaner in the last couple months. My opinion on these spray-on rinse-off sealants is if you have a daily driver and putting, maybe 1,000 miles a month on it, maybe 1,500 miles a month, depending on your conditions, environment, everything, I think a spray-on rinse-off sealant is a great way to get through a few months. But in my opinion, I think when you're putting them on the wheels, you're gonna get roughly about 3 months of durability. That's been my experience. Maybe you can get a little bit longer if you're not driving as much, if you're not driving through snow, everything. I'd say, it's gonna be probably 3 to 4 months. I think on paint, you're gonna see that be a little bit longer. I think you're gonna get about 6 months out of it. So I'll leave a link in the description below to DIYDetail as well as 303. I would say in this test, it's hard to say, but I think you guys would agree. Leave a comment below which product you think overall did better. This is the DIYDetail Quick Beads. I think on this test, the 303 held up better, and honestly, for the price, you got some flooding there. Yeah, guys, I can't declare one a winner over the other. There's some spokes doing really well, some that aren't, some are flooding. Maybe give the slight edge to 303 for the price. 303, I think, would be the one I would get, but that's just me. Leave a comment below. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you on the next video.